You can sense it, can't you? That deep, quiet certainty within you is recognizing a change or warmth approaching, a subtle difference in the atmosphere that your soul understands before your thoughts can catch up. This awareness is itself a form of guidance. When your spirit leans into a feeling like this, it's often because something real is aligning behind the scenes, something meant just for you. What's being arranged is more than an idea. It's a sacred event, designed to meet you in your current reality with tangible comfort. Think of it as an answer arriving in physical form, a reunion, a true embrace that speaks directly to those private prayers you once offered in your most alone moments. Those whispers weren't lost. They were gathered, and are now returning to you as a presence that holds you. This connection will bring a stillness so complete it quiets corners of your heart that have felt unsettled for years. This is the closeness you've ached for, visualized in your dreams, and quietly refused to stop believing in, even when belief felt heavy. Now, allow your inner walls to relax. Prepare an open space within. What you are about to step into is not a metaphor. It is the clear result of a courageous, heavenly intervention, leading you directly into the most secure belonging you will ever know. That persistent feeling of anticipation is your confirmation. You are correctly reading the signs. A purposeful reunion is being finalized. A long-awaited convergence is now in motion. Consider this. The completion of your wait is being powered from both directions. Another heart is already moving toward you, someone who holds you in their quiet thoughts, who has imagined this meeting countless times. The turning point is this: their own patience has reached its limit. That ache of separation has transformed into a determined courage to bridge the distance. Your season of longing has never been one-sided. You have both been traveling the same emotional distance toward a middle ground that is now appearing. The space between you is not just shrinking, it is being redeemed, turned into the very pathway that leads you together. You've been distant for too long. You're done hiding feelings that were meant to be shared. This person wants to finally hold you close, not just in a dream, but where it matters. They need the safety you offer, and they are determined to become a place of shelter for you in return. That imagined embrace has played in their mind on repeat, but now a decision has been made. It must be real. This isn't just any hug. This embrace will dissolve years of solitude, soothe pains you've carried, and replace the hollow spaces inside you with a calm you can feel. It's a silent promise that speaks clearly: I am here. I am staying. What you are approaching is more than a feeling, it's a sacred alignment. Heaven itself has set this in motion. Ecclesiastes 3 reminds us that every experience has its appointed time. You've weathered seasons where loneliness was your companion, where you stood unassisted, bearing weight meant for two. That chapter is closing. Heaven is now introducing someone who truly sees you, someone who treasures who you are, someone you occupy so completely that even their attempts to forget only make your memory stronger. They resisted this. They tried to create distance, to busy their mind, to reason their way out of it. But the draw to you has surpassed every argument. This isn't just emotion, it's a spiritual leading. Romans 8 verse 14 tells us that those guided by God's Spirit are His children. And this child of God, your destined companion, has just been given a holy nudge to seek you, to hold you, to let you feel what language fails to express, a profound, preemptive missing. Even if your hands have never touched, they have missed your essence, your calm, your warmth, the light you carry. They have felt the emptiness where your presence should be. Now, they are advancing. They are nearer than you know, and their approach is accelerating. Get ready for what happens next. It won't be a text, a call, or a message on a screen. Their next move will be a real-world step, one that bridges the gap for good. What you're sensing is real. You're not imagining it, you're tuning into what heaven is already orchestrating. This connection between you is alive, and heaven wants you to know you're not confused. Your heart is picking up the signals of what God is aligning, and this person feels it, too. They may not have the words to explain it to anyone else, but they feel pulled toward you in a way they can no longer brush aside. Pulled toward the one who brings them calm. Pulled toward the one they see when they close their eyes. Pulled toward you. They know it now. It wasn't always clear, but the truth has settled in. They belong close to you. And they aren't running anymore. They're walking straight ahead because heaven is clearing the way. Every obstacle, every doubt, every old delay is dissolving. What's filling their heart now is courage, boldness, clarity, and a love that's ready to be shown. They're about to make a brave move, and that move ends with them held securely in your arms. So prepare your heart. You won't be alone much longer. Soon, you won't have to imagine the hug. You'll be living inside it, trapped in warmth, covered in peace, surrounded by a love that stays. Isaiah 41 verse 10 reminds us that God is with us, strengthening us, helping us, holding us up. Right now, He is strengthening this connection. He is guiding this person to you. They are coming, and they aren't coming empty-handed. They are bringing love, clarity, peace, and arms ready to hold you. They may not have said it all, but they have carried a longing for you to see your face, to close the distance, to finally share the same space. They've fought quiet battles with fear, confusion, and uncertainty, but God has been healing them, layer by layer, gently preparing them for this moment. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. And so were they. A love this real moves on heaven's timing, not early, not late, but exactly right. Isaiah 60 verse 22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And the time is becoming right. They've thought about reaching out, and soon, thought will become action. Think of all the drafts left unsent. Remember the quiet nights looking at a picture, wishing they could just be there. That longing is no longer silent, it has become intention. The gap between you has grown too heavy. Pretending it doesn't ache is no longer possible. Acting like it's unimportant has ended. It is important. Profoundly. The divine is fully aware. Heaven's messengers have observed what unfolds next. They recognize the convergence. They note the quickening pace. Steps that once took seasons will now take mere days, because a path is being made straight for this meeting. Picture their arrival. A deep stillness will fill you. Conversation won't be necessary, only the certainty of their hold. Firm. Sheltering. Meant to be. Within you, a knowing will settle, it has arrived. This will be a sacred coming together. Conceived in the divine, no opposition could prevent it. The embrace ordained for you is now unfolding. What rises within you now? That gentle heat, that steadying quietus more than optimism. It is assurance recognizing its own answer. Scripture tells us faith gives substance to what we hope for. Soon, substance will take form. Soon, you will experience its touch. Their nearness will deliver heaven's consolation. Their closeness will bring restoration. Their coming will usher in tranquility. And the heavens will celebrate, for two spirits designed to unite will finally do so. Remain steady. Do not allow worry to misdirect you. Do not permit uncertainty to cloud your anticipation. Their journey is underway. They will appear suddenly, at the moment it matters most. Your destined companion is approaching. Not for conversation alone. Not merely for messages. They come to embrace you. To offer refuge. To affirm every promise whispered to your soul. You will recognize them. Your heart will release a breath held too long. Your being will soften into joy. Every part of you will affirm, the wait had purpose. A person is being sent to you whose very presence will feel like a safe return. They have attempted restraint. They have practiced patience. They have tried to remain composed, but the draw toward you has overwhelmed every reservation. Their heart aches for you in ways their pride can no longer conceal. Their spirit is pulled in your direction. What they feel can no longer be contained. They will not arrive lightly. They will come carrying the whole weight of their heart. Their arms will communicate what language could not fully express. I have missed you. I choose you. I truly see you. As Romans 12 verse 10 encourages, they are prepared to honor you not with mere words, but with devoted presence. They have already seen this moment clearly, you standing before them, the step taken, the embrace that seems to pause time and begin the mending. This is more than a reunion. It is a restoration. God is reclaiming the years you feared were wasted. He is reviving a love that was always meant to live. They may struggle to speak when they first see you, but the embrace will translate heaven's intention perfectly. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 reminds us, "Before I formed you, I knew you." That same knowing has always included this person and this moment. The setting may be ordinary, a doorway, a quiet room, a walkway, but when they hold you, the divine will meet the everyday. In that instant, you will understand the purpose behind every delay, every heartache, every season of growth. It was not abandonment. It was arrangement. You won't need to analyze it, you will simply know. A deep calm will fill you, and within you will form the thought, this is the embrace I hoped for. This is the one that makes me whole. Heaven already smiles, aware of the beauty this moment will hold. Psalm 37 verse 23 affirms, "The Lord directs the steps of the godly." Even now, their steps are being guided toward you. Do not be misled by uncertainty or quiet periods. What is destined for you is already approaching, arms open. If this resonates within you, you are welcome to affirm it below. You might say, I am prepared. My heart is open. I trust this timing. If these words met you where you are, your support helps us extend this hope to others. Now, pause. Close your eyes. Breathe. Visualize it. Sense it. The embrace that changes everything is already in motion. They are returning not to perform, pretend, or persuade, but because something sacred within them recognizes they must stand before you. They need to look into your eyes, to feel your presence, to connect in a way that touches the soul. This hug will be about more than affection. It will be about wholeness. About divine timing becoming tangible in your life. God is sending them with comfort in their hands, peace in their spirit, and a purpose, to help your heart remember how to rest. When they hold you, it will reach into places you thought were sealed off. It will find the parts of you that still pull back the corners of your heart where old hurts live. Parts that remember being let down, left waiting, or left in the dark. And here is why this embrace will feel so deep. Somehow, in a way beyond words, they already know your ache. They've carried your emotion in dreams. They've seen you in moments of quiet breaking, and also in moments of quiet faith. They have felt your solitude even when you wore a brave face. And they have always sensed the strength beneath your sorrow. That is why their arms will not hold back. They will draw you in like someone who already understands the road you've walked. Their eyes may glisten, because something in their spirit recalls how long you've needed this. How long they've needed you. How far you've both come. This will not be a casual hug. It will be sacred. A moment heaven prepared long before either of you knew to ask. What God brings together cannot be undone, not by miles, not by fear, not by time or confusion. Jesus said in Matthew 19 verse 6, "What God has joined together, let no one separate." This embrace will be the living proof of that joining. It will be the instant your souls remember each other. It will be heaven's quiet affirmation, yes. This is the one. This is the bond one made. You may still wonder why it took so long. Why there was silence. Why there was space. Why you had to wait, and cry, and hope through the struggle. But when they hold you, something inside will settle into knowing. Their silence had a purpose. Their absence had reason. Your waiting carried meaning. God was preparing you both so this moment could be true. So it could hold. So it could last. Now, their return carries intention. Their steps carry direction. Their movement carries meaning. They are not just coming to see you. They are coming to remind you that love can be safe. That someone can stay. That closeness doesn't have to wound. And that you are not too broken to be held.